do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Where's that from? I got a feeling that tonight's gonna be a good night. Tonight's gonna be a good night. Tonight's gonna be a good. Yeah, I got a feeling. Woo-hoo, that this video's gonna be fire. That this video's gonna be fire. Say the true Menace to society. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it.
Yo, we're gonna get copywritten, bro. We're gonna get copywritten for that bullshit.
Yeah, if we can get copyrighted for that, that means my singing is really good. That's a good thing.
Yo, all right.
Slade.
God.
Yeah.
All right.
If anybody's watching past that, yo, shout out to fucking you, man. Really, really.
Word. Post a live stream Tuesday and Thursday. Subscribe.
Yeah.
Snipe out all digital platforms.
God dog. Ball hungry as a Hey, nobody awake, so I'm about to.
This is the first non-anime one.
Oh.
Oh shit.
We got caught with the glizzy in the dark. That's tough. And they said, "Ah!" That was Luffy.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is finally time to return to the round table of Black Air Force activity.
That shit
because
become
today
bored.
we
Filled
got
up.
a
Yeah.
special.
There's mad
The
many
last
people
time we
more
had
populous.
this, it was about a good year ago. But ladies and gentlemen,
Oh,
stepping
Omni-Man.
up to the
Oh, he
plate,
got
the
Omni-Man too? Oh,
teenage
snap.
tormentor himself,
Oh.
Slade, the childhood menace, the
My son named
master
Deathstroke.
manipulator. This is one of the most devious, vile, disgusting niggas to ever do this shit. Man, it's
Facts.
been a minute since we've done a cartoon character, but man, y'all already
Facts.
know we got the evidence on deck. And it is
You can turn
finally
this up a
time
little
to
bit, my
observe
boy?
the master of the fade.
Why you look
So,
like that?
without further ado, Exhibit A. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I now present to you Exhibit A. Pulling the strings and trolling Robin. So at
Damn.
the beginning of Teen Titans, all Slade was doing was just pulling strings and just staying in the shadows. Bro sent the
Facts.
Hive to jump these niggas in the broad daylight
There
just to
goes.
start f***ing with them. They ended up using all of their ults at the same time and bodying Robin. Then later on, they pulled up to their crib and started f***ing their shit up. Like,
Hold
nah,
up, pause. He said they jumped him. How the fuck you get jumped by people when there's less fucking people? That's bad. Niggas is pussy. That's what that meant.
They was just enjoying their day, and then this man Slade sent the ops to pull up at their front door. So after they end up beating them, Robin picks up Gizmo, and he's like, "Hey, nigga, who the f*** is Slade?" And Gizmo's like, "I ain't telling you shit. I ain't no snitch." But nah, you see, here's the thing. Slade knew they were going to fail.
Oh,
This
my
man
son
was
is
like,
playing
yeah,
chess.
I know they sorry as hell. I knew they wasn't gonna do shit. They was just some messengers. And you see this man start playing Robin on the screen over
Who's
and
Slade?
over and over again,
I
asking
remember
who
this.
is Slade.
Yeah.
Ah, bro, what the f***?
That's
This
crazy.
man was just giving them a teaser to what was going to happen to them later on. But nah, he was not done doing these pre-fight
This
shenanigans.
picture.
He got Cinder Block to break Plasmas out of jail while he's sitting down this dusty-ass throne room plotting and shit, thinking, who should I send to spin their block next? Then after he ended up disguising himself as an old man and actually ended up manipulating forces of nature, lightning and thunder to do
Yeah, I
his
remember.
bidding. And then he started
Facts.
fighting Robin, and Robin has no clue who this is at all. So the man started swinging, and he's like, yes, Robin, good, Robin, good. I like what I see, little nigga. Catch you on the flip side. So then later on, Slade ends up sending all of his Slade bots to jump the Titans and steal this chip. So while one of the bots is running away with the chip, Starfire's like, please stop and hand the chip over. But then this nigga just looks at her, he's like,
Man, shut your bitch ass up.
Yeah, there goes.
bro really pulled up a wicked on their ass. But nah, they finally end up stopping the bot. So Robin's like, hey, nigga, quit playing with me. Who the f is Slade? So bro takes off the mask, and this man Slade is on FaceTime.
Yo!
Hey, listen, I've been really impressed with what you've been doing lately, my guy. I mean, I wish I was there to whoop your ass in person, but I don't think you're ready for that yet. Toodaloo, nigga. So this man Robin ended up getting so obsessed with finding out who Slade is, he decided,
Facts.
you know what? I'm gonna
Facts.
become a criminal. So this man
Hey,
becomes
yeah,
Red,
Red
X,
X,
starts
my
stealing
guy.
shit, fighting his own team just to get closer to this nigga. He is obsessed. So later on, he
Yeah, that's
finally
bad.
ends up getting
You
to
down
meet
bad at that
so
point.
Slade comes up to him and he's like,
God.
impressive.
This reminds me of The Departed.
In what way?
Because any type of, I guess, undercover operation type of thing. But I just like The Departed a lot that I thought about it. Because Leonardo, how he gets close to, what's his face?
Bro, you could.
Ain't he a snitch though?
Who?
Leonardo DiCaprio character. He's a snitch, ain't he?
No, the other dude is a snitch.
Which one?
Matt Damon?
You sure? I thought
What do you mean by snitch? Like, who snitched to who?
One
Snitch
is
to the police?
he's an informant. Isn't Leonardo DiCaprio's character an informant?
To the police?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Right. But I'm saying he got close to the mob or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
I see what you did there.
Impressive. We are just alike. So Robin's like, all right then. So what's your plan? Then
They got
this
the
man
memory
Slade
cards.
says, patience.
Those are the floppy
You can't
discs,
expect
bro. What you
floppy
mean?
disks.
Yet, Robin.
Peace out,
This
Chief.
man Slade like,
Bye,
Peace out,
Shiv.
Shiv.
We love you,
I would
Shiv.
know that it was you, dumbass boy.
Thank you
Now
for
you about to
stopping
get
by.
jumped, and I'm gonna take
Oh.
your chain. But then everybody else ended up pulling
And
up.
I'ma
So
take your
Robin just
chain.
started chasing mans. So while they're having this rooftop chase,
When he
Robin
get out
ends
his
up
suit?
jumping down to Slade, and Slade's like, "Careful, my boy. I don't want you getting hurt." Then he starts saying, you know, it's kind of not hero-like stealing shit so you can get kind of close to me. 2 wrongs doesn't make a right, my boy. So then Robin starts swinging, but Slade is just beating this kid. Bro's like, damn, did Batman teach you shit? Because you can't hit me for nothing. Then he ends up grabbing this man and throwing him all the way off of the building. So while Robin's hanging on, he ends up falling. But Slade ends up grabbing him. So Robin's like, huh? Are you saving me? And then Slade says, nah. I'm not done whooping your ass yet. Huh? So then he nah, bro. That's
crazy.
absolutely wild. Bro really saved his life just to
Just to
beat him
beat
some more.
his
Nah,
ass.
Bro, that's demonic. So then Robin finally lands a hit.
Oh.
So he goes to take off the mask, but homie is on FaceTime again. Hey, what's good with you, my boy? Hey, listen, I really wish I could have been there today. I really wanted to whip your ass. The hoes called up. You feel me?
Yo.
Hey, that one night with Lady Shiva, ooh, boy, I tell you, I had her and Talia al Ghul on my dick. So, I hope you like this gift I left you.
Wow.
So some time ends up passing after this, and we just
That's
get
bad.
this absolute weird scene. So Robin is chasing Slade in like this canyon, and their movements
I
look
remember this
very
shit.
similar to the rooftop
Yeah.
chase scene. So Robin
Yeah.
starts swinging, and Slade is just beating him
Weave.
just like he beat him on the roof. Like he is making this man do ragdoll physics. So Robin ends up destroying these pillars, and Slade's like, "Excellent work, Robin. We're just alike, equally ruthless." But Robin ends up socking him, and he's like, "I'm nothing like you. All you care about is destruction." And Slade's like, "Nigga, please. You destroy everything, Robin." And the dropped pillars ended up turning into stone faces of the Titans. So he takes off his mask and sees his own face. And he's
Wait.
like,
Yo.
"Oh
That
my
nigga
God."
little ass
And
head.
This was a dream sequence the entire time. Oh my God, bro.
That's
He's
crazy.
fucking with his head.
Yeah.
Oh my
crazy.
God, bro. The psychological warfare is strong with this one. So that morning, Slade ends up calling him.
Not
Never.
Discord, bro.
Titans. See, look, it's early in the morning, so I'm just gonna be straight with you and show you my evil plans. So look, I got this bomb, right? And like I said, I'm gonna be very forward with you. I'm about to air this bitch out, plain and simple. Oh, and just to let you know, this detonator can stop time, you feel me? So I got the power of the road, dude. So TikTok pussies.
This nigga is crazy.
So they end up getting to the warehouse, and Robin is just beating the hell out of all the bots. He ain't saving none for nobody. And yo, look at him beating the hell out of this dead bot. Dog is channeling his inner Brian Fury right now. So Starfire's like, Robin, stop, or you're getting no more of thy coochie for the rest of the week.
Yo.
That was the Slade at. So then he ended up
Yo,
chasing down
pause.
the inner-
That's bad, bro.
Ain't it crazy how this nigga Robin could low-key effortlessly fuck up everybody in the Teen Titans? Like,
Effortlessly?
nah, bro. When he was Red X, he fucked all of them up.
Oh, okay.
He literally did. Like, my son is really. I'm that much better than you niggas.
That's crazy.
I just keep y'all around, bro.
Innocent man threw him on the wall and started interrogating him. I was like, hey, what's Slade at, cuz? Tell me now. But then they ended up stopping him. But they like, hey, bro, chill, it ain't that deep. But Robin's like, deep? Nigga, fuck you know about deep? Y'all sorry as hell, I'm going to find Slade. So finally, after all this time, Robin finds Slade. So Slade says, wow, about damn time, man. I thought you was never gonna make it. Like, bro, it's been 11 episodes, but I'm finally glad you made it. Now I got the detonator right here. You want it? Then come get it. So they get to scrapping and Slade just starts beating them again. This is like, come on now, Robin. You can do a little better than that. Now witness my ultimate attack. Flying. This isn't even a fight. This is a beating. Menace is like, good technique. Then breaks his arm. And he gives him a DBZ gut punch. That man's thinking about life differently after that one. Then Robin ended up raging out. So he grabs the detonator and he's like, yes, I finally done it. But Slade's like, no, you did it. You see, there is no trigger because this is not a bomb. So the rest of the team was by this so-called bomb, and they ended up getting shot by this laser gun. So then Slade explains his actual plan. The bomb was just a distraction. That laser that he shot at everybody else ended up having probes on it, and with a push of a button, he could kill them at any second. So Robin's like, nah, you can't control them. But Slade says, but I can control you. You see, all of this trolling that I've been doing towards you, I was testing you. You see, you're gonna become my apprentice, because if you don't, I'm gonna kill everybody else. So you have no choice. So he ended up manipulating this man to become his apprentice. So he got Robin out here stealing stuff, fighting his own friends, and is just straight up abusing him. So then Slade ended up making him rob Wayne Enterprises. Ooh, I know this. The Bruce is mad. But then the Titans pull up, so he dips. So Slade is in his earpiece like, hey boy, the you think you doing? You best go get your ass back in there and steal that chip, or it's off your friends right now. Stop playing with me. So Robin is forced to end up having to fight his own crew. So Starfire ends up holding him up. But then Slade in the earpiece again like, hey boy, you better shoot her right now. I ain't playing with you, Robin. But Starfire doesn't want to shoot him, so Robin's like, I can't do this. Hey, nigga, didn't I tell you to shoot that bitch? I told you, boy, I ain't playing with you. So then he turns the probes on them. Oh, my God. So then Robin just has to shoot him. Jesus Christ. So then Robin gets back to the base. And then he tries to swing on Slade, but he grabs his punch. Bro's like, that's a dishonorable punch. Like I told you, Robin, we're just alike. But then he starts beating this man again. Oh my goodness, bro. Somebody call child services. Man started tossing him around, and man was like, you ungrateful
damn.
motherfucker.
You put a nigga's face in the ground, that's so disrespectful.
Everybody else ended up pulling up. So then Slade ends up using the probes on him, but Robin ends up pulling the probes on himself. So he has to stop using it, and then they just started jumping. They was like, teamwork makes the dream work. So Slade was like, another day. This is just the beginning, motherfuckers. So yeah, that was Exhibit A. It's finally time to move on to Exhibit
Damn,
B.
that was all Exhibit A?
Yeah,
Facts.
right?
My son's a
I'll
menace.
present to you Exhibit B, the manipulation of Terra.
Oh, y'all
can I
remember
start with
this.
one? You know what? Let's just go ahead and get the elephant out the room. Now, there's a reason I'm focusing only on the 2003 one. Because some of these other versions of Deathstroke, oh boy, I tell you.
Oh,
So
Tito.
yeah, back to our regular schedule programming. In the second season of Teen Titans, we meet Terra, this girl with earth-bending-like powers. So she's becoming friends with the Titans. And if you're friends with the Titans, you're on this man's radar. So Terra has a little secret, is that she can't control her powers. And Beast Boy is the only person that she tells this to. And she's like, Pinky promise, don't tell nobody. So later on, she teams up with the Titans to stop Slade. So she ends up getting separated, and she sees Slade running. So she ends up chasing him, and she ends up stopping him. But then bro sweeps her, and he's like, you falling for my trap. So Dog traps her in this cave. Then he starts swinging on this defenseless girl. Then this man performed one of the most demonic gaslights of all time. You know, bro, roll the clip. Hey, get back up. You know, little girl, I know literally everything about you, right? You see, I've been watching you for days, weeks, months, years, decades, centuries, eons, since the beginning of time. Nigga, isn't that kind of creepy? Shut up! You're scared. That when the Titans figure out you can't control your powers, they gonna cast you out.
Nigga, see, he pulled the illest gaslight.
I can help you. I can teach you how to control your powers. But what about my friends? Bitch, your friends. It's just a matter of time before I slide on the niggas. But Beast Boy promised me. That pointy-eared ass. That loud mouth.
Yo, I'm crying.
But he promised me. He ain't promised you shit. See, look at you. You can't even control shit with your sorry ass. You need me, hoe. This mission The Titans invite Tara to join the team. Robin's like, you're a great fit, but we can tell that you can't control your powers. So she ended up freaking out, thinking that Beast Boy said something, but he actually ain't say nothing. They just figured it out. And she ended up running away. And guess who she ran to? This nigga is a demon. He planted the seeds in her head. And all he literally had to do was just wait. So some time passes, and she ends up coming back, and she can control her powers. Something's real fishy here. So she ends up joining the team again. But obviously she has other ulterior motives. So she ends up going on a date with the Beast Boy. So they leave. So when they leave, Cyborg get up and he like, God damn, ball hungry as a bitch. Hey, nobody awake, so I'm about to gobble on this glit.
Yo.
Shit. Why is that shit so big?
Yo.
Why? Like, he had to hold this shit with two hands, bro.
Yeah.
That's a cradle like a small child, bro.
Yeah, literally like.
Nah, I don't know, Cyborg. You're not supposed to go out sorry like that, my boy.
Like, why couldn't it have been like a hamburger?
I don't know, bro.
So Tara ended up taking down the entire security of the Titans Tower. So while the Titans are getting jumped by all the Slade pods, Tara's on her date with the Beast Boy. So they in this Ferris wheel. This man Slade is in the court just chilling.
Nah,
like,
Kaga of the century.
So he walks over, throws Beast Boy out of the Ferris wheel, starts whipping
You can fly, motherfucker.
They end up retreating into the House of Mirrors, and this man Slade looking like one of the tethered in us. So then it's revealed that Tara is Slade's apprentice. I mean, if you couldn't see the signs from a mile away. So then Beast Boy started raging out, but Slade just put the 50 on him. So after they finished scrapping, Beast Boy's like, wow, so you just gonna play with my feelings like that? Alright, then no wonder you ain't got no friends. Beat the traffic, hoe. And that was the final.
You are not him, yo.
And this man Slade had this all planned out. This man is a different type of menace. Bro's like, my apprentice, you shall now serve me in this whack-ass suit with them big-ass feet and fat-ass size 52s. My God, you gave me a sore run for his money with those big-ass steel-toed boots. God damn, them boots is fat as hell. So some days later, the Titans driving down the street and they get hit by this rock. And it was Tara in this whack-ass suit. And she's like, hey, pussy.
And they get hit by this rock.
In her earpiece. Yeah, that's right. I like that shit. I like that shit. So she starts scrapping with them. And then it's revealed that Slade has control of her suit. And he has direct access to her nervous system. So Broke takes over and just starts going buck wild. So the Titans end up having to dip. So then later on, Slade sends Tara to break out Cinder Block, Plasmus, and Overload. And all the Titans end up getting body, man. It was just raps after that. So this man Slade took over the entire city. Yo, where the is the Justice League at, my nigga? So the Titans end up having to come back and jump Tara. So while this girl is running for her life, getting the absolute break speed off of her, she runs back to Slade like, Slade, I can't do it. Then he slaps her in the face. So I was like, what they did to you was bad? Oh, please, just wait till what I'm about to do to your ass.
What is this music?
Beating the life out of her. Bro, like, you had one job and you running away like a bitch? Oh, nah, little boo-boo, that ain't gonna do. So now Slade is controlling her, about to make her kill Beast Boy. But through the power of friendship, she ended up breaking free and started swinging on Slade. Slade was like, stop throwing these little small-ass pebbles at me. And then the Menace Slade ended up falling to his demise. And that was the end of his journey.
Psych!
Exhibit C. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I now present to you our final exhibit, From the Grave. So Slade has been dead.
I remember this.
But Robin is obviously still obsessed, thinking he can come back. Of course. So one day, while they're fighting Cinderblock, Robin is in this dark forest. And he ends up seeing Slade, so he starts tracking him down. So Slade's like, Robin, wouldn't you like to stop me again? I got these 3 bombs placed around the city. Can you defuse them in time? So then everybody else pulls up, and Robin's like, guys, Slade, he's back. So Cyborg's like, wait, what you mean, cuz? We literally saw that man drown in lava. But Robin's like, nah, I swear to God, I saw that nigga. So Robin sends them out to find the bombs, but they can't find absolutely nothing. So then Robin sees Slade again, and he starts boxing him up. So then he ends up running right past Starfire. So Robin's like, hey, girl, what are you doing? He's right there. And she's like,
that's crazy.
Robin, what the hell have you been smoking? Because there was nobody there. So Robin ends up running off back to Slade's old base. So he ends up seeing him again. So he's like, Robin, hello, glad you can make it. So Robin starts swinging again, but then Slade just starts beating the absolute hell out of this nigga. He is beating him like he's never beat him before. Like, this isn't even a fight. This is just a pummel. So the other Titans pull up and they see him just getting hit by nothing. So Cyborg like, my nigga, are you good? But Robin just keeps on insisting that Slade is here, so they just have to shoot him. So they end up strapping Robin on this bed to see what's wrong with him. So while they outside and Robin is in this room alone, he ends up seeing Slade again. So I was like, Robin, what are you doing? Let me get you.
What the fuck?
Streets. So some minutes
Never.
later, and then everybody realized, oh my God, yo, where did this man just go?
He
So
broke
Raven tries
out.
to find him. So she ends up going in his mind. And yo, you can just see all the trauma this man has. If you look closely,
Nah,
you
he does.
can
You got
literally
mad
see
trauma.
his parents falling to their death off of the
Yeah.
treadmills. Like, I know this is supposed to be a kid show, but Jesus Christ. So Raven
Yeah.
finally ends up
That
getting into
shit
his
is
mind.
bad.
So she's like, see, Robin, there's absolutely nobody here.
Oh,
Raven's like, oh my God, no, he's not tripping. So meanwhile, as we
He's
cut to
not
Slade just
tripping.
whooping Robin, just absolutely brutally pummelizing this man in his own house. Robin literally starts begging for his life. Bro's like, please, Slade, stop. And Slade's like, nah, I will never stop. I am the thing that keeps you up at night. The evil that haunts every dark corner of your goddamn mind. I will absolutely never rest. And neither will you. But Robin ends up turning on the light and he finally stops him. And he ends up figuring out
fuck?
that this man Slade had one last trick. To have this toxic dust from his mask enter Robin so he could beat the shit out of this nigga in his head. Oh my God. Oh, buddy, that's just taking it just too far. Man said, even in death, I will still whoop your ass. So we gotta be
That's
thinking,
bad.
all right, this is finally the end of Slade, right? It's gotta be over, right?
nope.
This man comes back from the dead.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
There is no stopping this man. So they
is
obviously like,
offended.
yo, wait, hold on. How are you here? Then bro's like, oh, well, you see, Raven, your daddy.
Her pops,
Give him a
yep.
second chance at life. Oh,
Facts.
Also, I'm a
Trigun.
firebender now. So then he starts
I'm
whooping
a
the whole crew.
firebender.
They're just playing with his food. So then he pulls up on Raven and he's like, I must deliver the message.
Yeah,
so Raven
I
ended up having
remember.
to use but that did not work at all. Bro is still moving. So Robin ends up boxing him up, but dog just shivered it off. Oh my goodness.
Oh.
Like, I have been dead for a minute. Thank you, Robin, for loosening my bones. So he ended up tracking down Raven and made her
What?
see the end of the world. He absolutely traumatized her. So then he just
Yo,
drops her
pause.
off the building.
Yo, I'm gonna say this on camera. When I was a kid, yo, I had the craziest crush on Raven. I thought she was so fine, my nigga. Oh my God, bro. I thought she was so fucking fine, my nigga. Oh God, bro.
Thought?
I didn't watch the show.
Okay.
You never watched Teen Titans?
I watched like the episodes in passing, but I never watched it from beginning to end like
Really?
this.
Damn.
But now that I see this shit, I'm like, God damn, I should have.
Nah, yeah,
Because this shit is wild, bro.
This is top tier.
I didn't know it was like that, bro. This shit is not no kid show. If they had a little blood, this shit would be like one of them DC animated shits.
Yeah, nah,
You know what I'm saying?
this is probably the best DC series I've ever watched, hands down.
That shit, bro. The psychological just warfare that this man used
And this
on
is
Robin, bro.
He's like the main villain, but like this shit kind of teeters from being like really goofy to being really serious. So it has this like nice dynamic between the two. My favorite, like definitely my favorite Cartoon Network, like I guess like drama show if you will, action show if
This
you will.
shit is crazy, bro.
Raven the Baddie, there you go. Yeah, Meezus, talk that shit.
Logan, no invite is OD. Bro, we don't even have another mic, bro, but I appreciate you coming out to watch the live, man. Much love.
Respect,
Like,
bro.
oh, I
Yeah.
forgot to tell you. Happy birthday. So then some days later, he ends up
Happy
pulling up to
birthday.
the Titan's tower with an army of fire demons. And bro's like, I told y'all I was spin a block on y'all one day. So Robin ended up kicking this man, but he just got him like the damn Undertaker. Then just
Oh,
started
nah.
bodying everybody. Then Cyborg
Oh.
basically shot a Kamehameha at this nigga, and he just ate it. Bro didn't even move. So Raven ended up just having to give herself up. So Slade
Yeah.
was technically an accomplice to causing the end of the world. So let's see, this man basically just killed 7.7 billion people. So then after this, Trigon ended up betraying him. So then Slade has to end up working with Robin. So Robin can get Raven back, and so Slade can get his body back. Because the deal that Slade made with Trigon is that if he will bring Raven to him, he will give him his flesh back. But Trigon forced on this man. He was capping. So they end up splitting up. So Robin's like, all right, so where you going? And Slade's like, down a little further. You see, people like me, when they die, go to really, really hot places. You feel me? I'm talking about Nashville chicken, my nigga. So later on, Slade ends up pulling up at this door with this ginormous boss-looking character guarding the thing. Dog looking like a Souls boss. And Dog's like,
Facts.
You seek, you shall not reclaim. You shall not pass.
so the boss Loki is working Slade right now. Bro is actually getting packed up. So then the dude says,
You cannot hope to defeat pure evil.
then Slade's like, nigga, who the f do you think I am? So then he ends up blowing this man to bits, and he ends up getting his whole body back.
Humanity restored is
Pure
crazy.
evil. Buddy, I am pure evil. I'll be taking that axe too. So then while the Titans are fighting Trigon, this man Slade comes from the top rope and cuts off one of his horns. Bro's like, these are my kids to torment, so f off. And also, you gonna hold me and lie to me? Eat my dick. So they ended up just dumping Trigon and he was just done for. So then Slade dips and he doesn't appear till the final episode of the show, which is one of the weirdest endings I have ever seen. So this
Worst
man Beast
ending.
Boy goes back to the House of Mirrors because Tara's back and everything, but she don't remember nothing. And then Slade just starts talking to him again. He's like, you know, Tara never liked you, right? Your breath stank, you musty, and you dusty. No wonder she don't want to remember your ass. So then bro comes from the roof and starts beating the hell out of him. But then Beast Boy ends up ramming him into this roller coaster. But it wasn't Slade, it was one of his bots. And the bot
course.
keeps on repeating, she doesn't want to see you anymore. She doesn't want to see you anymore. She doesn't want to see you anymore. Oh my goodness, bro, this man passed his test with ease. I mean, bro, this man is a demon.
And that was the end?
Yeah, it was one of the worst endings ever.
His daughter to insanity, stole the speed force, and the amount of people this man has killed. Nah, bro, this man is a menace.
He's a mercenary. He's that, like, I'll say this. One thing about Teen Titans that really blows is it has, at least for an ending episode, the worst ending episode of any show that I think I've ever watched.
Yeah, that sounds garbage.
It's horrible. Absolutely horrible. But what I will say is that they do have a movie, and the movie was fucking heat. It's in Tokyo. Yeah.
Word.
Yeah. Yo,
Hey.
Slade is a fucking menace to society.
That's wild.
Damn.
That's wild.
Don DeMarco.
Don DeMarco. Yo, CJ, the champ,
What's good?
the
What's
GOAT.
funny about that?
Bro, it's just mad.
Don DeMarco. Ain't that a battle rap motherfucker?
Well, it also means damn in like Turkish.
What,
Oh.
Don DeMarco? Are you dead ass? Nah, he capping about that one.
Yo, look that shit up.
Yo, listen,
Don DeMarco.
you the guy. CJ, we fucks with you.
Goddamn.
Nah, that's crazy.
Yeah, that's mad funny.
Yeah. Yeah, straight up. We fuck with you, CJ. You did some
Yeah.
ill ass shit.
Yeah.
We fucks with your videos.
Word.
We waiting for the next one. If
That's a
you
fact.
you have to go watch our other ones.
Yeah,
If you haven't
word.
watched the other ones, go watch the other ones because they're
Word.
just as good.
Yeah. Pull up to the live streams every Tuesday and Thursday.
Still.